Hey, what's up y'all? I'm Alan Hain, the Lawn Care Nut. Thanks for coming back for yet another week. All right, so I promised you guys a huge announcement, and this is that announcement. And the big announcement is that I've created an app, a lawn care app for you, and it's 100% free. So if you don't want to watch the rest of this video, if you just want to go get it, you can go to either the Apple iPhone store, I think they call it, or the Google Play Store and look up Yard Mastery. Look that up and you can download the app right now and you get started having a good time with it. But for those of you that want to hang around and get just a few more details, let me tell you what's inside. They're putting in a roof over there. I don't know if you can hear all that or not. So the first thing is, it's got something that's been requested for at least 2 or 3 years now, and that is, it's a lawn journal. You can add pictures to track your progress. You can add details of the apps that you've done, everything from fertilizers, pre-emergents, herbicides, weed controls, insecticides, bio-stimulants, all that stuff. You can track it all step by step by step, so that way you know what you put down and when you put it down, as well as, like I said, you can even input pictures to track your progress. But there's a whole lot more than just that. And in fact, the next piece that's in there are real-time soil temps. Inside the app, we give you the 24-hour average soil temp for where you live. Now, the logic we use to give you the soil temp is similar, or actually the same technology that farmers use to know when to plant crops. We've just adapted it for us here in lawn care. But the thing that's really cool about it is, if you just want to put in like your city and zip, then you can get the 24-hour average soil temp for that. But if you want to put in your entire street address, we'll give you the 24-hour average soil temp all the way down to the sidewalk level. And you guys know almost all the strategy that I've been teaching you over the last couple years is based around soil temperature milestones. You've seen these 2 diagrams that I've been giving out. These are used mostly for when we put down pre-emergents, but there are many other ways to use soil temperature in the strategy, and the app does all that for you. Now, I know I sound like I'm pitching this pretty hard, but this is 100% free to you. So not only do you get the lawn journal and the soil temperatures in your pocket, the next piece is really the piece that I'm most excited about. So we use logic based around the soil temperatures and a few other parameters that have been built into the algorithm to actually give you real-time application recommendations. Now, these recommendations are specific to each user because it depends on when you apply, what you apply, when you start, when you don't start, as well as when your soil temperatures are, where you live. There's a whole algorithm that's built into this, but step by step by step throughout the year, when it's time to do an application, up will pop what we call an application card telling you it's time for this, it's time for that, it's time to make the next application. And it's not just telling you when to apply fertilizer, we also tell you when to put down pre-emergents as well as all the bio-stimulants. And then we're also adding a feature that's not there yet, but will come very soon, which will include real-time tips in those cards, where based on what I'm seeing throughout the year, I can actually inject in real-time tips by region so you can really hone in the strategy custom to where you live. And because I really like to do most of my communication through video, the app does give you some basic written instructions on each app, but then there's also a companion video to go with it. Here's a quick clip from one of the videos in the warm season calendar and one of the videos in the cool season calendar that you could expect to see inside the app. Well, hey y'all, hope you're having a great week and a great summer, and that's when round 3 should be triggering here for you. At this point, I'm really talking about St. Augustine, Bermuda, and Zoysia. Those are the alpha turf grasses when it comes to warm season turf. If you're just looking to get those thickened up, now I want to say though, if you have centipede, you need to back it down a little bit. We never really want to push centipede too hard. It does. Well, hey there, cool season friends, and welcome to step 3 in the program. Before you do any fertilization is make sure you get your irrigation in line. Cool season turf needs 1/2 inch of water every 3rd or 4th day. Now I got one more thing for you, and I think some of you that don't care about the app are really going to care more about this. Everyone who downloads the app, as soon as you download the app and verify your email, we'll send you a coupon code for 10% off your entire order on the Yard Mastery store. So the app's always going to be available and free, but from now until the end of the day on Memorial Day, that's the 25th, just a couple days from now, anybody who downloads the app and verifies their email will send you that 10% off coupon code. Now there's a lot of stuff on Yard Mastery. You can get all of your Next products there, you can get all your Carbon Earth products there, you can get your Hydrotain products there, but there's also a couple other brands that we've already been able to add, and some of you might want to try some of those out. So this is as good a time as any to use that 10% off coupon to experiment, taste the rainbow, and try something new. So there you go. That's everything you get in the app. You get a full lawn journal, you get real-time soil temps, 24-hour average soil temps in your pocket, as well as application cards that coincide with a calendar that's custom to you. Oh, and one thing I forgot to say, the application cards, they tie right into the journal. So when you complete an application through the card, it'll make a notation information right in your journal. Now, one quick thing, there is a ton of stuff in this app, and it's taken us a long time to get here. Really, we all wanted to release this much earlier in the spring, but we felt it was worth it to delay the official launch to make sure we got some of these extra features in there, and I'm really happy with what we've come out with. But I will tell you, this is what we call a minimum viable product, an MVP, meaning it is only here, and we plan to take it here. So there's gonna be a ton of features that I know that you guys want. One of those would be like soil test integration and several others. Those are coming. Our development team is already several steps down the road. That's how this kind of stuff works. You know, what you see now is something that has been worked on for a long time. They're already way ahead and working on the next step. So I don't want you to think that we're just releasing this thing and walking away from it. This is only the very beginning. So as you get in there, if you see some things you don't like or it doesn't work right, and we already know there's gonna be a few quirks along the way, again, because we're kind of launching in the middle of the year, please just be patient with it. Use it to the best of your ability. Use it, stretch it, give us feedback. We're gonna be watching the analytics to see where there's any pain points or anything like that. And just know that my team is 100% behind making this thing better and better as we move along. Now, I know there's a bunch of you that are gonna ask what Yard Mastery is. Yard Mastery is actually a brand that I started a little over a year ago now with my business partner, Josh Whitford. He and I saw a need to start something that was separate from the Lawn Care Nut. The Lawn Care Nut's my personal brand, and there's certain things that I do here and a certain way that I teach, and really certain products that I am very loyal to and that I represent. But I realized in time that there was a lot more out there, and I also realized in time that there was a ton more influencers or YouTubers specifically coming along into the lawn care community. And I knew some of the challenges that I had gone through in order to help bring products to market from my side, but also from the side of the manufacturers. And I thought, we've already solved a lot of these problems. What if we take what we've learned and we help some of these other products, awesome products that I'm not gonna represent because I can't represent everybody's everything, right? But there's some really good stuff out there. What if I took what we've learned and I help those manufacturers get their stuff to market and marry them up with some of these new YouTubers, and we supply a lot of the administrative stuff in the middle? And that's what Yard Mastery is. Now, if you'd like to read a lot more about that, including read about my other business partners, because all of our developers are equity owners in the company and they're US based. We also have an office in Bozeman, Montana. We don't outsource anything overseas. All of our development work is done by US based developers who actually have equity in the company. And the reason I want to point that out is because that's why you're getting such a high quality product, because these folks are literally invested. They are literally my partners in this venture. So if you click the link in the description below, you can read more about Yard Mastery and kind of the thinking behind it and what we're doing. And by the way, if you're somebody that has a great product, got to be quality because we test everything, but if you're somebody that has a great product that you'd like to get out into the DIY marketplace, we'll have information there for you on that, as well as if you're a YouTuber or other influencer and you would like to learn how to be an affiliate through Yard Mastery, we'll have information on that page for you as well. So there you go, guys. That's all I got for you today. I hope that you will find some really good use in this product and this app that me and my team have created for the Lawn Care Nut community. Oh, and one other thing, I'm actually going to be using the app for my Memorial Day throwdown. That's on Monday. I'm probably actually going to throw down on Saturday or Sunday so I can get the video and everything done and ready for you on Monday, but I'll be using the app in there. You can probably guess which fertilizer I'm going to use, and yes, there is a store-bought option that is recommended throughout the app. I always like to include at least one, and that's the product that I'll be throwing down here on Memorial Day, because I always want to make everything I do approachable for everyone. So with that, I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for downloading the app. I want to thank you for supporting me through everything I've done over all these years, and I really hope you get some good use out of this app. I'll see you in the lawn.